So, Iskall85 responded to the drama. Oh man, I am B-dubs. There we go. Hey, it's me. So, Iskall85 responded to the drama. That's his video there. I'm not gonna play it, because it's 11 minutes long, and I don't want to just sit here and talk about the entire thing. I am going to sit here and talk about the entire thing, but for less than 11 minutes. So, really quick, I got the judge robes on so that I can judge stuff. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, boom. Judging time. That's right. So, if you are unaware, a couple months ago, Iskall85 was canceled, so to speak, because of some allegations of shaboingery. And with adults, don't worry. You know, he's not one of those people. He kind of just disappeared and apparently was very sad for a few months, which is very sad. Sadness is sad. Sad backwards is das, and das not good. So he released this video like today, or I guess maybe yesterday by the time you're seeing this, or maybe forever ago by the time you're seeing this. I don't know. The internet is a wild place that things are forever on. Remember that for later. So he kind of came out swinging with this. And, you know, of the 3 responses, that's the wrong one, 3 responses to cancellation, he picked the wrong one. So the gold standard response is bring receipts and prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you have absolutely nothing wrong. Everything you've done is completely fine, or you didn't even do anything, and the cancellation is BS. Completely acquitted. No stain on your record. We see that. Okay? Not uncommon, and if you're a good person and well prepared, should be easy. Then there's the silver response with maybe what you did actually isn't that big a deal, and you own up to it, and you're like, hey, you know what? I fricked up a little, and I'm a changed person. This is grass now. Stay dirt. Yeah. And then there's the third response, which is what Iskall did, which is I did nothing wrong. I'm not saying what I did or didn't do was bad because I think it was great. And yeah, nothing you can do about it. I don't care whoever is lying, or kind of just all the worst defenses, or not even defense. You know, remember ukulele lady? This lady? That's what she did. Basically saying like, I did some stuff. Maybe it was bad. Maybe it wasn't. It's kind of like the angry tactic, where you go against it saying like, hey, you know what? They're all liars, and actually I'm good, and this and that, and I did nothing wrong. And it's like the gold standard is like what you're going for, but you forgot receipts. And so you actually can't prove you did nothing wrong, and now you're just sitting here looking like a clown because maybe you actually did do something wrong, and you cannot prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that you didn't do anything wrong. So his kind of defense here was it was all consensual and legal. I've seen the screenshots. I don't know about consensual. I can and can't say anything about legal because I'm not a lawyer. That's right, padding that. I'm not a lawyer. You can't take anything I say seriously. Moving on. Apparently, like, when this came to light and they told Hermitcraft and he found out, he went to the police, and then Hermitcraft was immediately like, hey, in this 1.5 hour time slot, you have to come in here and explain your actions. And he was like, frick y'all, I don't want to do that. Which isn't not incriminating when you don't show up to the hearing to prove that you're innocent, and then when they're like, hey, we're going to kick you out of Hermitcraft because you haven't proven that you're innocent and we have all this evidence saying you're guilty, you're like, I'm gonna leave, is like not a great defense legally. Not that I'm a lawyer and I can't really tell you that, but apparently the police advised him not to say anything. And in fact, he apparently has opened a police inquiry into this defamation lawsuit, which is kind of international because Hermitcraft is everywhere. And it's like a questionable quality potato at the grocery store, okay? I'm not buying it. Anyways, he kind of takes this tactic that, in fact, not only has he done nothing wrong and is not potentially illegal, not only that, he's being defamed unjustly, which is why he's bringing this. Like, do police even... defamation is a civil issue. I don't think the police have anything to do. You should go to a lawyer, which apparently he did, who I guess also told him not to say anything until now. And anyways, something happened, and now he's talking, which has definitely done nothing to help his image, but I guess it can't hurt. So he's sitting here and he's talking about how Hermitcraft defamed him, and then he turns around and says, you know what, I have yet to decide what to share about Hermitcraft, which sounds like kind of like you're gonna say some things that might be construed as defamation. Essentially, he's accusing Hermitcraft of conspiring to take him out because, for some reason, because they've supposedly responded differently to other incriminating rumors about other hermits. I can't think of any. I'm sure there's been a couple controversies and things where it's like, oh, so-and-so did this, so-and-so said that. And it's like, well, they're all still on the server. So it can't be as big as something you've done. Well, maybe it has been. I don't know much about Hermitcraft before season 6. Yeah, he says later on in the video that this was an attempt to remove me from the internet, okay? That is a quote, direct quote. My guy, Minecraft YouTubers are, with some exception, good people, usually. They're pretty nice. Why would he want to remove you from the internet? Like, make it make sense. Why would somebody want to remove Iskall with over 1 million subscribers, who runs a beloved server, Vault Hunters, and also is part of one of the biggest and longest running Minecraft SMPs, which is also very beloved? Who could want to remove him from the internet? I really don't understand. So at this point in the video, probably about here, he pivots from I didn't do anything wrong to I'm actually the good guy. And the reason he does this is because, say he had this dev. It wasn't me, but say it was the dev, and he is like, oh, hey, dev, here's a ton of money. Make Vault Hunters for me. And then dev is like, okay, bye. I'm going to go on vacation and ignore you for months. And then Iskall's like, what the heck? And then he comes back, and then dev's like, hey, here I am. And Iskall's like, hey, so do you want to do this thing for me for 2 more years? And the dev's like, oh, okay, I'll do that for 2 more years. Or seasons or whatever. So because of that, because he let the guy, keep working for him after he paid him a ton of money and had done a bunch of work for Vault Hunters, he's the good guy, okay? He's a really good guy for that. And then he also talks about how he's also not just not doing anything wrong. He's also not just the good guy. He's also the victim. Because after these allegations came out to ruin his life, the attempt to remove him from the internet, 5 of his Vault Hunter devs, who he will not name, but I guess they know who they are, and have since been totally removed from his project, were like, oh, well, he's gone, so we're just going to take over. Coup d'etat, that's what I was looking for. So yeah, they staged this coup and basically try and take over all the assets and the money and all that, and he's like, no. And then he goes to his lawyer, and his lawyer's like, you know what that is? That's almost extortion. So it's not extortion, is what I'm hearing. Throughout the whole video, he keeps coming back to, it's easy to equip a pitchfork, which is just the most nerd way of saying that, I guess. But I guess everyone's a mob, and they want him gone for some reason. And it's good to know that Stress Monster 101, who is a collaborator with Iskall on Hermitcraft, and then also mysteriously left when the allegations came out, is on his side. So that's nice. Stress and Iskall back together once again. Now, unlike my court, my head is huge. I have not looked at this. In the court of public opinion, we'll see if this sways anything. Okay, there's a lot of people. He's got 1 million subscribers, over 1 million, 1.5 almost. And a lot of people were like, yep, good job, the truth is out there somewhere, and the Hermitcraft side's probably wrong, and maybe there's a little bit of stuff wrong on your side. I don't know. I'm not 100%, like, Hermitcraft is kind of aggressive in their removal of him. Like, maybe give him more than 1.5 hours. But also at the same time, the evidence that was brought to light seemed pretty concrete. And watch, I mentioned it in the first video I made about this, and I mentioned that in some other stuff. And a lot of people talk about it, and you can read the statements online. I read the statements, and it's just hard to see how he's totally in the clear here. I can understand why people took advantage of the situation. Maybe he was a victim of that. But when you're a victim of a situation that you caused by being the aggressor, boo-hoo. It's kind of your fault. So anyways, take everything I said with a grain of salt. Of course, I'm not a lawyer. And yeah, I guess I can get rid of this now. Boop, 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 boop. No more judging for me. My justice career is over until the next controversy happens. So if you like this video, then subscribe. And I think the music's be fading in, which is kind of cool. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Let me know what you think of this format. I'm trying it again. It's kind of fun. And goodbye. Man, I am freaking upset because I recorded this video once already, and then I recorded it again because forgot to press record. Like, I actually recorded it, forgot to press record in OBS, recorded it again, forgot to press record in replay mod, and now we're here. And I have another video to record, and then a video to record after that for a different channel. Okay, bye.